सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Oh, may Brahman protect us. May it nourish us. May we work in harmony with great vigor. May our study be illuminating. May we not cherish ill feeling towards each other. Om, peace, peace, peace. It's wonderful to welcome you all today. And we have the august presence of Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj. So we begin our evening program. And let's begin with the song, a devotional song.
আমি সব ছেড়ে মা ধরব তোমার রাঙা চরণ দুটি এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি সব ছেড়ে মা ধরব তোমার রাঙা চরণ দুটি এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি আর নই তো রাজি শূন্য হাতে ঘুরতে অবিরত এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি যা পেয়েছি জীবন ভরে উঠল না তাই হৃদয় ভরে যা পেয়েছি জীবন ভরে উঠল না তাই হৃদয় ভরে এখন এমন কিছু চাই মজা এমন কিছু চাই মজা চিরদিনের মতো এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি কুহুক মোহে ভুলে ভুলে ডাকিতেছি জলে পান করেছি বিষয় মধু শান্তি পাবো বলে শুধু শান্তি পাবো বলে আজীবন ভরা ফুলের ডালি তোমার পায়ে দিলাম ঢালি জীবন ভরা ফুলের ডালি তোমার পায়ে দিলাম ঢালি এখন তোমার কৃপায় অমৃত তোমার কৃপায় অমৃত ব্যথার গরল যত এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি সব ছেড়ে মা ধরব তোমার রাঙা চরণ দুটি এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি আর নই তো রাজি শূন্য হাতে ঘুরতে অবিরত এই তো আমার ব্রত আমি সব ছেড়ে ধরব তোমার রাঙা চরণ দুটি। এই তো আমার ব্রত।
I'm reading from the complete works of Swami Vivekananda. Swamiji gave a talk back in April 8th, 1900. And the subject was, is Vedanta the future religion? So here's an excerpt. Swamiji says, what does Vedanta teach us? In the first place, it teaches that you need not even to go out of yourself to know the truth. All the past and all the future are here in the present. No man ever saw the past. Did any one of you see the past? When you think you are knowing the past, you only imagine the past in the present moment. To see the future, you would have to bring it down to the present, which is the only reality. The rest is all imagination. This present is all that is. There is only the one. All is here right now. One moment in infinite time is quite as complete and all-inclusive as every other moment. All that is and was and will be is here in the present. Let anybody try to imagine anything outside of this. I can assure you, you will not succeed. What religion can paint a heaven which is not like this earth? And it is all art. Only this art is being made known to us gradually. We, with our 5 senses, look upon this world and find it grass, having color, form, sound, and the like. Suppose I develop an electric sense, all will change. Suppose my senses even grow finer, you will all appear changed. If I change, you will certainly change. If I go beyond the power of the senses, you will appear as spirit and God. Things are not really what they seem. We shall understand this by and by, and then see it. All the heavens everything are here now, and they really are nothing but appearances of the divine presence. This presence is much greater than all the earths and heavens put together. People think that this world is bad and imagine that heaven is somewhere else. This world is not bad. It is God Himself, if you know it. I recognize that it is very, very hard thing even to understand. It's even much harder to believe. The murderer who is going to be hanged tomorrow is all God. Perfect God. It is very hard to understand, surely. But I assure you, it can be understood. Therefore, Vedanta formulates not universal brotherhood, but universal oneness. I am the same as any other man, as any animal. Good, bad, anything. It is one body, one mind, one soul throughout. Spirit never dies. There is no death anywhere. Not even for the body. Not even the mind dies. How can even the body die? One leaf may fall. Does a tree die? This universe is my body. See how it continues. All minds are mine. With all feet I walk. Through all mouths I speak. In everybody I reside. So the question comes, why can I not feel? Because of that individuality, that piggishness that we all have. You have become bound up with this mind and can only be here, not there. What is immortality? How few reply. It is this very existence of ours. Most people think this is all mortal and dead. That God is not here. That they will become immortal by going to heaven. They imagine that they will see God after death. But if they do not see Him here and now, they will not see Him after death. Though they all believe in immortality, they do not know that immortality is not gained by dying and going to heaven, but by giving up this piggish individuality, by not tying ourselves down to one little body. Immortality is knowing ourselves as one with all, living in all bodies, perceiving through all minds. We're bound to feel in other bodies than this one. We're bound to feel in other bodies as well. What is sympathy? Is there any limit to this sympathy? This feeling in our bodies? It is quite possible that the time will come when I shall feel through the entire universe, and I am, always been, and always will be one with the universe. Hear us.
Good evening and welcome, friends. Today we have our guest speaker, Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj. Many of you know him. To give his formal introduction, revered Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj is the manager of Belur Math and is a trustee and a member of the governing body as well as the treasurer of the worldwide Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission. Swamiji was initiated by Swami Madhavananda Ji Maharaj in 1963. He joined the Ramakrishna order at Patna, Bihar in 1966 and had the sannyasa from Swami Vireshwarananda Ji Maharaj in 1976. Apart from Patna, he served at Cherrapunji in Meghalaya and Alu in Arunachal Pradesh. Later, from 1984 onwards, he became the head of the Ramakrishna Mission centers at Malda, Asansol, and Sardapet successively until 2009, when he was assigned the very responsible job of managing all the activities of Belur Math campus, where the headquarters of our order is situated. I have very intimate connection with Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj. He was the head of the center when I served Asansol Center. For 13 years, I was under him. I have found him to be very special, very unique, as my superior, as my boss, so as to say. So he was so different. I always felt his protection, affection, direction, and also freedom in my work. This is a very rare combination that one gets from the superiors. That was so unique. It was not only with me. My successor, when I came to Canada, had exactly same feeling. The one who was in headmaster when he was secretary in Malda, he also had expressed the same thing, that I never thought I would have so much peace and joy while working in the school. This is the rare personality of Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj. Tremendously active, a great karma yogi, Vedanti, Tapasvi. His work in Belur Math, after he became the manager in 2009, he is building up 4-storied huge dining hall complex. He already made one monk's quarter, sweeper's quarter, and a lot of development, and the water treatment plant, all in these 6-7 years. The dining hall, which holds about 2,500 persons in one go, can feed in one floor. 3 floors can feed. It is under the process, a very expensive project, some 35 crore rupees. It's a huge sum. Swamiji has gone. We don't have so much money. He believes in the strength of Sri Ramakrishna and goodwill of the devotees that will make it possible. Asansol also saw his tremendous work when he moved from old, small, 2-acre plot of land in the center of the town of Asansol, congested area, to a sprawling campus of 55 acres, where he had to build anew all the buildings, the school, the temple, all done by him under his care and guidance. Swami, we are very lucky to have Swami Girishananda Maharaj again in Toronto. He had come on the invitation of San Francisco Center this time. I requested when you are coming there, you have to come to Toronto. Devotees want to see you, hear you. We couldn't meet in the ashram. Only this is the only time, though it is a weekday. I'm very thankful to you. You have come in so many good number today. And cold day. And I won't take much time. Now I would request Srimad Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj to speak to us about spirituality. Swami Girishananda Ji Maharaj.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Virjam Karavavai Tejasvinavadi Tamastu Ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. My dear Swami Kripamananda Ji Maharaj, head of the Vedanta Center of Toronto, the audience present here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I feel it a great privilege to come to Toronto and meet all of you people who are close to the Toronto centers and other members of the public in this prestigious hall, Arya Samaj Temple Hall. And we can meet together here, and there is an opportunity for me, it's a privilege for me that we can have a discussion on our day-to-day spiritual life. You will be, I think, appreciating that what is the need of spiritual life as it on today. As it is, if you try to find out whether we actually need spirituality, if we need it, how to acquire that spirituality, how to ascend to that height of spiritual dimension. That's a big question. I think in all of your mind, this question comes time to time. And you will be having some inquisitiveness to get that answer. In whatever religion you belong to, in whatever caste or creed, or in whatever society, or whatever bent of mind you are having, it is a common question for all of you. Among all of our day-to-day activities, this question comes to our mind: how to develop ourselves. What is the mark point for our development? Development can be in various sides. A person who wants to have a good physique, he wants to develop his health by exercise, by food habits and other things, as per the advice of the doctor or any other medical professional people. A person who wants to develop his mind, he must try to go through various books, various sources of knowledge, and acquire various informations, various theories. Like that, so many details are there in the books of knowledge. you acquire your mental acquisition, your mental strength. Similarly, intellectually, you go on thinking and thinking and develop your thought power, thinking deep and deep, and try to find out. So many intricate problems are there in the world. So many new ways, new avenues, new potentialities are there within you, and you want to harness it. Is it not? I think all of you must support this view that we must develop physically, mentally, intellectually. If these three things are not harmoniously developed, your life becomes miserable. Your human identity will be of no use. But are we knowing there is a fourth dimension also? The physical dimension, you equip yourself. Mental dimension, you develop. Intellectual development, you acquire. But even after all these three dimensions you have developed, there is a big vacuum which we have not fulfilled, where there is an inherent tendency to go further and further. What is that? In anybody and everybody, this tendency is there in a latent form, and that is the spirituality. Spirituality, as it is told today or as it is discussed, it is connected with philosophy, and philosophy is connected with religion. But that religion which is concerned with rituals and sects and other do's and don'ts, these are external matters for any type of spiritual development. But these are not the main items. The main item is you go within your heart and find out you are a human being born in this earth. Have you got any effort to make your life worthwhile? What is the use of your human birth? Other progenies are there, the animal progenies, birds and kids are all that there. But what is the difference between you, human being, and other sub-human being? There the question does not come. Here in human being, the God has created, and this sort of question comes to his mind. Who am I? This question comes to any human being. Have it been possible for me to go inside me, to go in the depth of my mind and intellect and find out what valuable treasures are there inside? Shankaracharya told in Vivek Chudamani, that is a discrimination. Discrimination, or you can say it is a crest jewel of discrimination. What is the discrimination? Discrimination about the real and the unreal. If we can find out, if we can try to discriminate between the real and the unreal, we must try to identify ourselves with the reality that is within and try to obliterate what is unreal. So these two are mixed in human being. Shankaracharya told, Itakkanasti Muratma Jastur Sarthe Pramadati Durlabang Manusang Deham Prappo Tatrapi Paurusam. If we translate it in English, there is not such a fool in this world who, getting human body, he falters about the own valuable self. Jastu Sarthe Pramadati, who mistakes about the most valuable thing which should he have got interest, highest interest, he is simply ignoring the highest interest that is there in this human birth. Because durlabham manusham deho, very, very difficult to get a human birth. So, you can make out that all of you are valuable, each one of you, from child to old age, in different walks of life, you are traveling, you are valuable, you are valuable to the world at large, because you are contributing to the world. All of your efforts and energies and whatever best you are contributing to the world. You are valuable. But are you not valuable to yourself? Yes, you are valuable to yourself. But in a lower sense, you are valuable to yourselves, you become selfish. You think that I should have my own property, my own name and fame, and whatever is required in this human being, so that outsiders and others will admire you. I shall try to get it. That is, I feel I will be valuable for myself. But is it if we try and try and try to extract whether that valuability is not the shining gold? It looks like gold. It is an appearance. People will praise me. People will tell so many other things about me, my name and fame. Is it valuable for me when I am living in this world? Apparently it seems, oh, it is so nice. How palatable it is, like a good food. It is everybody's experience. Nobody can say it is not. But inside there is a vacuum. What is that? You have not got that divine pleasure, the celestial pleasure, or whatever you may call it. That divine pleasure. Where is the place? Where to search it out? There must be some place. You want to see the Pacific Ocean. You have not seen. You come to Hollywood and see Pacific Ocean. You have a vision of the ocean. You have not seen. One particular point you stand and see the ocean. It is not enough to see that you have experience of the ocean. Like that, inside the heart, there is the ocean of pleasure. What is that pleasure? When a man goes within and within and within and thinks that he is infinite. He is not bound by birth or death or any other type of limitations. Then what is there? He shakes off his fear of mortality. One day we are to leave this world. We cannot pull on forever and ever. So we are afraid, we are fearful. Then one day my existence will be nullified. So we do not want that. In the heart of heart, we feel we are existence. You go within that, searching. Why that sort of feeling comes to you? You are in essence existence itself. That is, we call your existence absolute. In Sanskrit it has been told Shat. You exist, you ever exist. If you calculate as per the time frame, if you take it as your calculation instrument, it is not worth to measure the time of your existence. You are ever existent. So when you are ever existent, what is the fear of your death? Just think in a logical, rational way. there is no non-existence for you. So are you existence before you come to this earth and born as a baby? Are you existence when you will pass away from this world and nobody can see your body, nobody can hear your speech? Are you not existent? If I am immortal, as my spirit, I am to find out that if this existence, we think of it, it is an appearance as an existence. But are we not in essence existence absolute? Otherwise, how this earthly existence for a particular period of time we can have the experience, for other times we do not have the experience. So your existence is dependent on the time? No, it is not. Your existence in this world is dependent on time. If you are beyond the time, then how can you say that your existence is for that time being, particular limitations are there with particular measurements. We measure everything. This is the particular time today, this is the particular date today, this is the particular year today. All these things are measured and measured and measured. Everything we are measuring. I am such and such. I am born of such and such parents. I have the such and such profession. I have the such and such designation. I claim myself to be like this. I am a doctor, I am an engineer, I am a professor, I am a scientist. All these are in our Sanskrit languages, upadhis, adjuncts. That is called limitations. You limit yourselves. You identify yourselves with something which you are actually not. But it seems you are that. So your existence does not depend upon you with all these adjectives and qualifications, with time, is it not? With a country, with a particular type of denomination. You do not belong to anything. You are existence ever and ever and ever. So how to spiritualize? First think that you are ever existent. Then what will happen? Your fear of death, you will be able to overcome. You must contemplate every day and think that I am blessed, infinite. So, if we practice that, we call in our language Vedanta, which has been read just now. What the Vedanta teaches? Vedanta teaches that you shake off all your limitations. Day-to-day limitations are there. Thinking yourself a limited identity, a limited entity. You forget that you are unlimited. So that sort of consciousness must come to you. I am coming to the second phase. What you are when you contemplate on that. What is the second phase? The first phase is absolute existence. What is the second phase? That consciousness should be there. It is not a theory. That it is good that you have come to know. Somebody has told you. In our scriptures it has been told. Volumes and volumes of books have been written. Researches were made. Big metaphysicians, philosophers, sages and saints, they have uttered unnumbered times this axiomatic truth. But is it not a fact that so long you do not realize within yourselves, you have not attained 1 inch of that truth. So there should be some consciousness. Consciousness you will be able to understand. All of you are sitting. Are you not body conscious? Yes, you are body conscious. We are going outside, we feel so cold. We are putting warm clothing. We are conscious about the body. You are thinking that my time is up. I should go out from the hall and we attend to some other things. You are conscious of the time. So that consciousness always moves within you. And everything is bound by that consciousness. But are you conscious about your absolute existence? Never. You forget about it. And by mistake, you feel, no, I am an aged man. Within a few years I have to leave this world. But till I cannot believe that I have to leave this world. In Mahabharata there is a beautiful story. The Pandavas, they are thirsty when they are going for some forest retreat. The eldest of them ordered, the brothers, we are feeling very thirsty. Can you bring water somewhere in the forest? The youngest one has been ordered, he had gone out, and there are 5 brothers. And he had seen a big lake that is full of water. And he wanted to take water from some bowl which he is having. Somebody came on the sky and told, wait, don't take water. You answer to my question. He made some questions. And this person who is so thirsty, he doesn't bother for it. He did not give any answer. Immediately dies. The answer. So time is passing on and on. The eldest brother, Yudhishthira, what has happened? You send the other brothers. The second brother, the third, fourth, fifth brother has been sent. The fourth brother has been sent. He also had the same fate. Next one, the third brother, he also had the same fate. They are ignoring what some celestial entity from the sky, they forbade us. We are being warriors. Why should we obey? So it doesn't bother. Ultimately, nobody comes. All the 4 brothers died by the side of the water. Then the eldest brother, he was virtuous, we call it Dharma Pran. His name is Yudhishthira. He thought, let me go and search out what is the matter. He went by the side of that lake and saw all the 4 brothers are dying. Then he wants to take the water. Immediately, that celestial identity, Jaksha, he came. Wait, don't take water. I have some questions. First answer to my questions, then you touch the water. Then Yudhishthira, he had got a lot of patience. He told, wait, you are telling for waiting. I am waiting for your questions. You furnish the questions and I shall answer. Some questions were put. One important question that Jaksha put to Yudhishthira. What is that? In Sanskrit it is like that. Ahani bhutani gachanti jamo mandiram tatapi jivitam icchanti kimascharcho mataparam. Ahani bhutani, every moment people are going, leaving this world. To death they are going to that where we do not know, they are going to the kingdom of death. But we never believe a time will come, we have to go to that particular kingdom of death. There is no other alternative. But is it not surprising? People do not believe it. Tatapi jivitam icchanti. We want to continue. We want to stay in this world. Is there anything more surprising than that? That question has been asked to Yudhishthira. And this is the most important question in our day-to-day life. We know that death is certain, we cannot accept it. In some years or some days, we will not be in this world. So how to overcome? If you know you are immortal, you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the intellect, then and then only you will not be fearful about death. Death will come, body will go away. But what is the highest spiritual experience or highest spiritual attainment which you must aim through getting a human body is to conquer death. How to conquer death? You try to analyze, find out. In nature, whatever it seems to you, you should be conquering the nature. That is external nature. We are having a lot of difficulties with the external nature. There are rainfalls, there is sun, there is so many other things. There will be floods, there will be famine, other things. So these are attempts made by us to conquer the external nature. But you must conquer the internal nature. So Swami Vivekananda told in one place, man is man so long he is struggling to rise above nature. It is good to conquer the external nature, but it is grander still to conquer the internal nature. What is the internal nature? The propensities of the mind which will not allow you to think that you are not the mind. There is another mind which teaches you, see, don't yield to your mind. Mind is a treacherous matter. Every time, whatever you think of the highest truth, it will take you away and make you restless. So, how to spiritualize? The main topic of this discussion. Spiritualize is you find out what you are actually. And finding out means what to find out? Finding out that you do not accept death. And then this consciousness, every time, every moment, it should play within your mind that I am not bound by death, I do not yield to death. If that sort of determination is there, human being become successful, worthwhile, valid. So it is again and again stressed in that one. So I am telling about this consciousness. And the next one, the third one, how are you living in this world? Are you thinking that I am living, having some aspiration, something to get? What is that? We want bliss, pleasure. Are we not hankering for pleasure, ananda? We want that. At any cost, hundreds of sorrows are there. Hundreds of matters which will make me so much worried and painful and grief-stricken, whatever it may be. But we want joy, joy. That is a pleasure we want. Without that we cannot live. In Sanskrit it is called ananda. But why this ananda is there? Because in essence you are nirananda, you are not. Why? You are complete. You are complete, you are not incomplete. As soon as you feel yourself incomplete, you search for the completion. You are feeling hungry, your stomach is empty, you will go for food. Because you are incomplete. You want to complete it. Is it not? You are feeling some sort of having some tendency to sleep. People are talking in front of you. You do not hear it because you have a tendency to sleep. Until and unless you get a sleep, you do not feel the pleasure. And it's something you are hankering. Is it not? You are not entirely within yourself satisfied. Otherwise, sleep will go away. Because you do not feel the depth of anything. Everything is there within you. But still, you are having something which you do not have. You want to have it by any means, fair and foul. So, we are having no pleasure. So, there is no other. We feel that sort of state of mind does not come when we feel nothing is required. That is called, you are full with bliss. We call sometimes it is a heavenly bliss. We call celestial bliss. We call it is in a very nice expression, it is a divine bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. So this consciousness absolute and this Ananda is what you know, it is the bliss absolute. That bliss absolute means you are content within yourself. Hundreds of worldly things are not there with you. All other people in this world are searching and searching and searching, hunting for that. But you do not want it. So, how to make a discrimination? That we do not want any other things that can give you the pleasure of the body, the pleasure of the mind, the pleasure of the intellect even. What is that? How to surpass? Somebody is bringing you in front of the table some palatable things, some delicious things. Other menus are there. Those are not palatable, not so delicious. But still, it is inferior. But still, it is a part and parcel of your food. Then what usually we do? We will first take the palatable dish. The others are secondary, the tertiary. We will give it a third importance or fourth importance. Because it is connected to the pleasure of the tongue. So tongue is not happy with their inferior qualities or second or third status which the food is having. You will find out. So in this world also, there is pleasure of the body, the pleasure of the mind, the pleasure of the intellect. All these are put on your table. And it makes you limited. Limited in the sphere of your mind. It's the different compartments of your mind. But are you satisfied with that? Whatever you are getting from that table, in the table of your mind, are you getting satisfied? Yes, okay. For the time being it becomes okay. But after certain period, you feel no, it is not okay. Something more, things which can make me more happier, more enjoyable. Why? Are we not hunting? Like a tiger hunts behind the deer. Deer is running and tiger is running, chasing it. We are also chasing for something which will be more and more enjoyable, more and more pleasurable. But where is the point where it will reach its culmination? No, nothing is wanted. Then you have got the final bliss. So that is called bliss absolute. So man who has developed his self within himself, he has got that bliss, that absolute bliss. He does not want anything. So how to spiritualize? Are we to practice day to day in our mental construction that we are to reach whatever scriptures you read or whichever psychologist will explain so many theories. But to a certain place, to a certain extent, you are getting and acquiring more and more bank balances, more and more property, like that, more and more acquisition. That is a pleasure of the intellect. You feel you are shining, but you will see that all are bogus. Getting everything, you feel that you have not acquired anything. If a wise man who is correctly, very nicely analyzing within himself, he feels what he has got. If any real asset is got, he becomes one with it. There is no difference with that asset. In our scriptures it has been told, you become one with it. There is no difference. So this knowledge, you become one with it. Knowledge is a separate thing, you are a separate thing. You have got these books, so many things have been written, so many poems are there. You have got it by heart. You know it. That is your knowledge. You have expanded your knowledge. But is it the end of it? Have you become one with it? No. Because you do not know. You have not invaded to that knowledge absolute. That is called in our scriptures, again and again, repeatedly it has been told. What is that knowledge? Knowledge is the absolute truth that is within yourselves, that invades yourself. It is not born. It is not going to have any change or limitation. It is there within you, within you, within you. It has been told, Sinnantu Vishe Amritasya Putra Aj Dhamani Dibbani Tvastu Vedahu Vetam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasha Parastat Tameva Viditva Atimrittumeti Nanna Pantha Vidyate Ayunayam. The sages and seers who have attained to that particular height, they call all other people, oh men, you are crying for pleasure, you are crying for other things, sir, in this world. You hear from me, you are the sons of immortality, Amritasya Putra. There is no death for you. There is no sorrow for you. So, they are called. All the human beings are called. I know it. The man claims who has realized that truth, who has got that final existence, that which is there, he has become one with it. So he claimed, do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Seriously tell. Or you are just for the sake of speaking or talking, you are spending your time uselessly. No. Do you want it? So you please come. I know the man who has realized, he is in our scripture called Guru, who will take you in your hand, and it is a dark path. You do not see the light. He will hold on your hand, and what he will do? It will come to the right, come to the left, come to the north, come to the south. He will take you in your hand. And then what he will do? He will not lead you to any ditch. You can follow him. So he is giving you the assurance. But you must have the hankering. In our Upanishad, in the Kathopanishad, the Nachiketa, one boy, he had gone to the house of the Lord Yama, the goddess of death. He had been given a curse by his father. Father is doing some jagga, some oblations, and he using inferior things. He became very unhappy, because if you offer inferior things in the jagga, you will not get required result. So he told, better you offer me in the fire. Father became very unhappy. Then he told, yes, you are again and again crying. I offer you to the Lord of death. So he went to the house of death, waiting there. Yama is not there, the Lord of death. Then after 3 days he comes, and Nachiketa meets him. Then Nachiketa, he asked some excuse. You are waiting for 3 days in my house. Nobody has given you a water or a food. Whatever it may be, Nachiketa asked 3 questions. Will you please answer to my that? What is that? My father become very angry with me. When I shall go away, I go back to my house, his anger will go away. This is the first answer he wants, a boom. The second one is some other knowledge of how to do jagga. His father does not know how to do jagga, sacrifice. So that knowledge should be rendered to me. I can know it. You teach me. But the third one is the very, very difficult question. What is that? Some say people exist after death. Some say people does not exist after death. I want to know, please divulge that secret to me. It is a fact, well established fact, that when somebody is going to the death, he is taken to the burning place, or wherever he is cremated, or whatever it may be. The question comes to everybody who is present, is he still living? Is he still living? Is it not? So that is asked in Sanskrit. The Yama, Nachiketa asked him question. Somebody is asking whether man survives after death or whether man does not survive after death. This is my third boon. You please intimate me, please instruct me. Yama thought it is a very, very difficult question. He knows the answer, but so easily he will not give the answer. He wants to verify. Nachiketa, he asked, please do not ask that question. I shall give you so many other things in this world, but don't ask for that. Please do not ask. But Nachiketa is so determined, no, I shall not leave you, Yama. You answer to my questions, the third question. I do not bother or care for other things which you are offering to me. All wealth and pleasures of this human world, those are offered. Everything you will get. Hundreds and hundreds years of longevity you will get. What more pleasure you want? No, I do not want it. Then, repeatedly harping on that, Yama divulged the secret. Yes, yes, my boy, there is no birth and death, because you are Atman, ever existence, absolute. And know for it that you are to attain. And how to attain is Shreyascha prayascha manushya meta tau samparitta vivinakti dhira. You try to discriminate what is real, what is unreal, what is desired, what is undesired. And then those who are dhira, who wants to know that, who wants to gather that knowledge, for them he will make it different, separated it, then he will get it. So we must separate your body, mind, your intelligence from that Atman. How to separate it? Is it so easy to separate? Because it all combined. Every day you are experiencing your body, mind, everything. But what is behind those things? Something should be there. Behind the mind also, behind the intellect also. Something is directing, which is yourself. It is directing your mind. All particular momentum of your body, mind, everything. That is the fire which burns everything which is there. So you see the cooked materials or other things by which fire is used as an energy. You are that energy. It will never be wiped out. Continuously it is there. You put the fire, some earth, some material, earthen material, some wood, some oil or some other things, that will burn. But until and unless that fire is not there, it will remain as it is. So are we not consciousness? Are we not that fire? Can we find out that fire is within us? Are we meditating on it in whichever way you like best? Are we try to find out, meditate, contemplate, conceive of it again and again? It has been told in our scripture. This is called the path of discrimination, the path of knowledge. But it is very, very difficult. How to do it? You have to spiritualize. Your mind will have the test of the spiritual truth. Is it so easy to discriminate every day and night? In whatever time you are having some leisure period. So God is gracious for all of us. Sitting within the heart, He will make the door open, that you will be able to come nearer and nearer to Him. How it is? It is the path of devotion, the love for that absolute truth that takes a name, that takes a form. It takes some other name, some other form. Hundreds of names, hundreds of forms. You love. Whichever you like most, you love. You think that is that absolute truth. It is within the body, because you are body. You are thinking that He is within the body. You ascribe body. You ascribe name and form for Him. You ascribe His divine power. Think of that. Then whatever divine power is there, whatever divinity is there, it will sprout out. Take the path of devotion and love. Love thy God within your heart. Make Him sit in the deepest and the most decorous seat in your inner heart. And try to worship Him. Whatever things are there for you to worship, you worship with flowers and sandals paste and other things. I do not have that use. I do not know. I worship with some other things. Some offerings, some other thing, whatever it may be. I will read whatever He has told to the humanity at large. I go through Bible, I go through Quran, I go through Vedas, and thinking this is the voice of the Lord. That is for all of us. So hear the voice, get the devotion. This is the voice, it has been given to all of us in generations after generations. You read the Vedas, read the Upanishads, read the Bible, read the Quran, read the Tripitaks in various religions. So it is God's message. What for He has given? Is it required that He has to given? Because what has happened to ordinary human being who cannot have that finalization of truth to be realized within himself, he has to take the help of somebody. He is called the preceptor. He is in front of you. His voice you hear, his form you see, his name you utter. And what happens? Slowly, your mind gets purified, modified. Modified to what? That highest abstract truth, it gets modified and modified and modified. Then hundreds of distractions of this world will not put you into dangerous condition or in peril. You try to meditate, hundreds of things in this world is making you restless like anything. You cannot sit for a single moment. Then how to overcome that restlessness? Just like a monkey, it is again and again jumping and jumping and jumping. You cannot concentrate on the higher truth which is always existence. It is there, just like somebody has put a towel on his shoulder and he is searching the whole world. Where is the towel? Where is the towel? Where is the towel? It is within you, but you do not understand it. There is a particular deer. It is something which is a scent within its body, but it does not get the scent. It gets the smell, but is searching all throughout the forest. Where is that scent? Where is that scent? Where is that scent? That is within yourselves. It is called Mriganahavi. So that is to be found out. That is to be traced out. So how to do it? How to do it in a very, very covetable way. It is easy to do. What is that? Love, 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 love of God. Everybody in the heart has got the love. You love your parents, you love your wife, you love your husband. Everything is there. So that love is there in all the people. So why not motivate that love towards that divine existence? Think that he is your father, he is your mother, he is your brother. She is doing all good to you. She is graceful. You call him as father or mother or your son. Whatever way you like it, your friends. Tameva mata cha pita tameva, tameva bandhus cha sakha tameva. So you call him like that, you became intimate with that truth, highest truth. So this is the way that you are to spiritualize within yourselves. It is not that you are going to the sky which is beyond, much beyond your head, and find out where the God is, how to get him, how to get in touch with him. If I am trying for it, I do not get any result. I become frustrated, but it is within you. So that resources is there. Cultivate love within you. Cultivate the spirit of discrimination within you. So, in Sanskrit, it is called bhakti, another is called jnana. So this is the way to spiritualize. The third one is most important. All of you cannot spend your time, your 24 hours, for only discrimination or love. But do some service to the people at large. Love them. Love your neighbors. Whoever comes in front of you, you feel a love for all of them because God resides within them. Sarva Bhuteshu, he is there in everything, everybody. So it has been told in our scriptures repeatedly. Sarva Bhutastam Atmanam, Sarva Bhutani Chatmani, Ikshate Yoga Yuktatma, Sarvatra Samudarsanam. So all the entities which are there, I am within them, and I am within them in all the other things, foreign things. I am within them. Is it easy to imagine? No, there is the highest truth. But keep in that spirit and try to serve anybody, Tom, Dick and Harry. Think that it is the Lord that resides within all these sort of beings. The qualitative persons, the quality who is having, the quality who is not having, the inferior, the most difficult condition, somebody is there, you think Lord residing within him. This is another way. You will remove your selfishness that is within us, in each of us, in everybody there is selfishness. We want to completely happy within ourselves. The moment you try to contribute, give your whatever is there for the others, it is the reflection of yourself. The same self resides in all the bodies, in all the minds. So you do that, the path of karma. And the fourth one, you have to understand that you have to make experiments. Within the body, the divinity is a coiled up energy. It's a coiled up energy means, you know a snake, you have the snake when it is sleeping, it is in a coiled up way, it sleeps. But a time comes, you make a striking on its head immediately. It will get up. But it has the enough power. Otherwise, when it is sleeping, you feel that it is dead. That is called the Kundalini Shakti, the coiled up divine energy. That is there. And you make an experiment with your mind and body. It is the path of yoga. You lift your mind from lower level to the higher level. Higher level, it go to the heart. And after it crosses the heart, it will be going to the throat, the divine energy. And you go up and up. It will touch your head and you will have the divine bliss. That is called Kundalini Yoga. Very few aspirants are there to walk in that path. But in our scriptures and all other places, wherever, the yoga and yoga nowadays you are hearing about hundreds of, you see, elaborations are there about yoga. Those are mostly concerned with you keep your body very fit, you will have good digestion, you will have good breathing, all other things which you will keep your mind so healthy, keep your body so healthy. But what is the ultimate aim of your keeping your mind or keep your body healthy? One day or the other it has to perish. It is of the perishable nature. So what is the ideal behind this yoga? What is the aim? Aim is to arouse that coiled snake, which is the coiled divine power, from the lower part of the body to the higher part up to the head, where we will have the realization of the absolute. The world becomes negative and nullified. You become one with Brahman, absolute. So all these four, if you harmonize within yourself and try to practice in a nicely harmonizing way, karma, bhakti, jnana and yoga, then only you spiritualize yourself. You may put stress on the one or the second or the third or the fourth. Swami Vivekananda has told, what is religion? Religion is the manifestation of divinity, divinity within man. It is neither scriptures or nor in any other things. How to know it? Do this. Divinity of man is to be extracted, either by work or by worship, bhakti, or by knowledge, and be free. The goal is to manifest that divinity within by controlling nature, internal and one external. Do this either by work or by worship or by psychic control, or by philosophy, by one or more or all of this, and be free. This is the whole of religion. And if you fill up these higher ideas within your mind, then whatever other questions are there, doctrines or dogmas or rituals, forms or books or temples are but secondary details. It has been clearly, again and again, given emphasis by Swami Vivekananda, who had given the summum bonum of what is religion for every religious people. Whoever is a follower of any religion, what is the aim and target? And that is called Vedanta. And most important thing is how to spiritualize. You follow your path, your religion, your guru. But remember, are you spiritualizing yourself? Are you trying to become divine? Are you sublimating your mind from whatever you are and get the vision of the divinity? So we must try to measure it ourselves, and you should not be a lunatic. You should not be a craze. You follow whatever is being told by your preceptor, by your instructor, and in a balanced way practice it every day. In Bhagavad Gita, it has been told. It has been again and again. I think all of you must be knowing that how to do it, how this yoga is to be practiced. It has been told. And yoga bhavati dukkha, it will remove your sorrow. So every day you do it, you practice it. And in Bhagavad Gita, balanced way it has to be practiced, it has been told. Balanced way, not in an unbalanced way. Haphazard way, don't do it. Then you cannot spiritualize it yourself. That spiritualization practice is there, told in the scriptures every day, in a punctual way, in a repeated way. Have faith that what you are doing, it is a right path. You must follow it and you will get the realization. Yukta hara viharasya, yukta chestasya karmasu, yukta sapnava bodhasya, yoga bhavati dukkha. You do it in a balanced way. You are taking food, you are going outside, sleeping, drinking, everything. It is a balanced way. It is a harmony is to be brought, and then you will spiritualize yourself. You see what you are 1 year, 2 years back. Are you a different man today? Are you a different woman today? Have you acquired anything? If you have the faith and do it, concentrate on whatever told by your preceptor, advice has been given, follow it, have faith in it, and you will see you will develop. So, many thanks for your.
We thank you very much for coming to the gathering today, and for some announcement of upcoming events is next Friday we have a scripture class, and on Sunday the talk at 11 o'clock at the Vedanta Society. Let's go, if it is cold we'll go somewhere else. The talk is on seeing a Paramhamsa, and two important events in December. One is the AGM, Annual General Meeting, on 18th of December. It will be at 85 Emmett Avenue, Party Room, at 11 a.m. We wish all of you, all the members, come for the meeting. If you are not able to come, please fill up your proxy forms and send us. We will mail our newsletter and the proxy forms tomorrow, and also send by emails, and also will post on the website. Another important event is Holy Mother's birthday on 24th of December. There's also Christmas Eve. It will be held in this very hall at 4:30 p.m. So please be here and we'll celebrate the Christmas Eve with Holy Mother's birthday. These are the two very important events in December. And I offer my gratitude to Girishananda Ji Maharaj, wonderfully explained the subject of Vedanta and the spirituality, how we can have it, what does it mean to have it. So now we will do pranam to Maharaj on outside and then proceed to downstairs for simple dinner. Thank you so much.